experiment with regards to the creek. I'm going to try and dam it up a little. Now, quite a good flow, even though it only flows in the winter. And I want to calculate how much head I can gain before I start flooding other people's land and the road, to see if it's viable for a little water wheel. So I'm going to fill some sandbags and we'll put them in and see if it alters the height up by the road. And if not, we'll add some more until it does. Tie these bags up now, put them in the barrow and take them down to the creek. I think this would be roughly about where I'd want to put the water wheel. If I go too far that way, it extends the cable run. I've already got to dig a trench near to here anyway to drain my septic tank and all my storm drains. So the cable to collect the electricity and take it back to my plant room can go in the same trench. So let's see if we can clear out some of this reed and rubbish. This trench is a good metre deep, and I'm hoping that I can create at least 3/4 of a metre head to try and create a breastfed water wheel. That's bag for today. not creating a perfect seal, but it's good enough. Well, I couldn't resist and decided to add another layer of bags on the top. Water's just starting to go over the top. That's a little bit of fall there now. We'll see. Can still easily get another foot before it breaches the bank. And this side's lower than the other side. And I have best part of 40 cubic metres of spoil that I could possibly bank this side up to gain a little bit more, depending on how it affects the road. We'll go and have a look. Well, yes, I think it has backed it up a little bit to here, but that's still clearly falling. And you can hear water splashing over the other side. So I don't think we're even starting to back it up to here yet properly. We'll walk over the bridge and go and have a look from the other side. I say, clearly before it goes around the little bend, that's still flowing and not making a difference. So I'm hoping to dig all this bramble and crap out, and then when the water backs up, this will become a little pond in the winter and a water store. I mean, that's clearly flowing. We're not backed up to here yet. There's definitely a gradient drop there. And down there. There's probably 6 to 8 inches of fall just in this little bend. Just added a 4th layer of bags to back the water up some more. Water's rising. It is leaking through, which is slowing it down a bit. But it's rising. A little bit slower flow than yesterday, I think. But we haven't had so much rain in the last day or so. And we are leaking quite a bit through. It's coming. Can easily get probably 2 more layers on before we get to the top of this bank. And there we go, it's trickling through the middle. There we go. As you can see, the water's still flowing, and I want to back it up to here to create a pond. If you can just about see the wheelbarrow, that's roughly where the little dam is, and the water's still very much flowing. I mean, I would say it's backing up to just round the bend, or on the bend. It very much slows down there. So to get this little basin full of water here, it's either got to be dug down or that levee raised and the bank on the other side raised a little bit where the dam is. This should form a nice little pond.